This is me on day 4 of my jumbo twist out, shocked and appalled after a night out in the rain. I know my calm face doesn't show it, but I was panicking. Definition, wrecked, but wondering if this could be salvaged. I promised no retwisting for my 5-day experiment, and stuck to it. And now I was dealing with the consequences. Do I push my hair back, wear it in a puff, or something else? But let me backtrack. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me start from the beginning. Now that we're done with that flash forward, this is where I started. If you see my last video of my jumbo twist out, I showed you how I get my most defined, best jumbo twist out with only 6 twists and how you can do it with a little bit of effort and still get really good results. And this is just me taking out my hair so you can see what that looked like. If you want to see that video, I'll put a link in both the video and the description. So this is what it's like. I just take them out with however the curls want to fall when you're separating them. I do a very loose separation and then just see where the definition is in the separated section of the 2 twists. And then I just separate from there. So this is my last little section, and that's how my hair ended up turning out. Very nice. That's day 1. And I just wore it like that. Day 2, I wear my hair in a little bonnet throughout the week. I go for 5 days, and that's just me adding a little bit of water to my scalp and edges because they were dry. And I just start with a shake. That's the first step. Just shake it all out because it's been compacted in the bonnet. It's really good. It feels really good to like shake your hair out. It gets really loose. And then I just do a bit of fluffing. The definition was still there, looking good, easy breezy, love it. And I just shake it out even more. That's it. That's day 1. Sorry, day 2. Day 3, bonnet again. Take it off, shake it out. Shake, 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 shake. Very easy. Still giving definition, still giving jumbo twist out. Lost a little bit of definition at the roots. A little fluffy, but we're cool with that. Volume is not bad. Fluffing with my fingers, picking out the roots and separating at the edges. Found an entire untwisted section there, like a gold mine, because that's more definition for me. And there it is, still in its twisted glory. I'm there separating it very loosely, getting all that goodness and definition out of that entire section, and then just blending it in with the rest. Fluffing the roots. You can do this with a pick. I don't have a pick. I just use my fingers and fluff, fluff, fluff. Also, it just feels really good to do that to my scalp, massage my scalp. Getting some water on my hands, and again, just moisturizing the edges of my hair. Fluffing the back, because you know, when you put a bonnet on and you sleep, it can flatten the back of your hair, and nobody wants back flat hair. So doing some more separating at the edges, and that's day 3. This is day 4. I was very exhausted. I went bowling and it went not great because it was raining. To go walk in the rain, and I just wasn't prepared for it. So as you can see, I lost lots of my definition. I was exhausted and also kind of sad because my hair had lost its definition. And I felt as though the experiment had been tainted, but however, I know that if it had not rained, this would have been a really great success of showing you how you can wear your hair for 5 days and maintain definition. But the fact that it's still maintained just, some of the definition, even when being rained on and being slept on and being lived in for these 4 days, it's still a great testament to the 6th twist jumbo twist out, I think. And I ended up wearing it because I decided that it was a good experiment still, and you can actually still understand how this jumbo twist out would have worked, and I think it's still a pretty good solution for me. And you don't always have to have the most defined twist out, and I still think it looks pretty good, so I wore it. That's day 5. Just taking off the bonnet again. I've lost most of my definition. You can still see a bit of it. It definitely doesn't look like it did on day 1, but you can still see that a twist out was done. And this is about the last time I will wear this hairstyle. shaking it out just like I do every other day, and then massaging at the roots. Now it's more like, it still has this really good shape, which I think, and it has a little bit of definition. And if you're not really looking for very defined styles, because some people do wear their hair a little more loose, and I feel like this is sort of that style, so I ended up wearing this too, just for the sake of science. You know, I definitely said I was going to do the 5 days, and I did the 5 days. This is my jumbo twista on day 5, separating it a little bit because I guess by that time it had stiffened up. So I made sure to like make sure the shape was right and pull it at the tips and the roots to make sure that everything was kind of separated, and then massaging my roots to make sure that was all loosened up. But I didn't want to do too much manipulation because that would create frizz. It was already kind of like in a fragile state from being rained on and slept on and lived in, but you could still see those sort of like curls maintaining themselves. But most of the sections had already like puffed up and frizzed up, but there was still a few troopers in there, which I appreciated. So I made sure to like make them shine, separate them from the group, and just fluff it out. The back still looks pretty good to me. Definitely, I'd say it's a lot duller by this time, but wearable, and I did wear it. So you let me know which of these days did you like the best. Did you like defined day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, or less defined day 5? Thanks for watching.